Hello, and welcome to From Babel to Books. I'm Cheryl Turner. I'm a retired speech language pathologist, and I'm here to help parents learn about their child's language and speech development. So, today I'm going to talk about parents who come to me and say, my child talks at daycare, but not at home, or they talk at home, but not at daycare. So, is that a problem? Well, maybe, maybe not. First of all, let's talk about the child who talks at home but not at daycare. What I saw in my 40-year career was a steep rise in the last 10 years that I was working in selective mutism. And I'm not sure if it's because it did actually rise, the incidence of that did actually rise, or if it's that we got better at diagnosing it. So that is where a child has an anxiety disorder and they might be talkative and funny and outgoing and playful at home in certain situations. And then they get out in public and it's like nothing. So that is a serious condition that needs to be addressed right away. And the therapies that are available, and eventually, if the therapies don't work, the medications that are available are very effective, very, very effective. The issue is that the therapies need to be intensive and step by step by step. And what you don't want to do, I'll just say this one thing about selective mutism: you never want to pressure a child to talk, ever, if they have selective mutism, because that's just going to make their anxiety raise more. You want to tell them it's okay, they don't have to talk, they can, give you a note, a drawing, whisper in your ear, something else. Okay. And what about the opposite? What if your child is talking at daycare but not at home? And what I've seen in those cases is that the daycare staff are usually better because they see so many kids. They're usually a little bit better at interpreting baby and toddler speech. So if a child is saying, Tati want a tutti, they might know that that means Sally wants a cookie, just because they've seen so many hundreds of kids and they've gotten used to those kinds of speech issues. And parents don't know those things because it's the first time they've ever seen it. So I would ask the daycare, what kinds of things is my child saying and how do they say it? So that you can interpret them at home as well. Because you want to give them reinforcement for the words that they are saying. Remember, they don't have to be perfect to begin with. They might have a speech issue that needs to be addressed, but you still need to be encouraging every communication attempt. And of course, you want to talk to your child. You want to communicate with them and have fun and enjoy their talking. So I would say that that's the most common thing that I saw in my practice was that parents just didn't understand that their child was saying words. And once they got that, then things got so much better because they could go, oh, tutti means cookie, or wawa means water, or whatever. Uh, so again, have fun with your child. If you suspect that your child has an issue, take them to a speech language pathologist right away, because the earlier the better. The younger they are, the easier things are to fix. And but most of all, enjoy your child and enjoy interacting with your baby. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. Bye.